Hello my lovelies and welcome back to Let's Play Disco Elysium. Couldn't be anything else today really. Just cannot leave it alone. Can't leave it alone. It is spectacular, this piece of work. Love it, love it, love it. And this is the second time I've played it. It's the second time I've played it through, and I played it slightly differently the first time round because I had no idea what I was doing. I've only got a vague idea of what I'm doing now. Okay, so what were we doing? I believe we were going to have a chat again with our friend upstairs, were we not? We've also got to go and cross the bridge and check out the fishing village. There's a lot to do there. We've got work to do for Everart, for example, if we fancy it, if we want to tie ourselves to someone so slimy. I suppose we already have, really. I mean, we did take the novelty check, which may not have been the best idea. Anywho, let's just talk to what's-her-face, because there are problems with her story. In fact, there are problems with everyone's story. It doesn't matter where we go. We just keep hitting different agendas and different fictions and distortions. It's part and parcel of the way this game's narrative works. I'm a sucker for this. This kind of narrative where everyone is lying or deceiving or has their own agenda that's distorting the truth. I'm a sucker for it. I love it. That's why I love Hannibal so much. It's weird that you've got to transition from that little room into the outside. It feels like there's something significant going to go on there. Which there very well might be. Very well might be. I mean, we did try last time to get Titus and his boys to get on side with us, and it didn't work. Understandably, it didn't work. So, oh, it's raining. Oh, hopefully she's not out here in the rain. Mind you, she strikes me as the kind of person who'd rather like the rain. I like the rain too, and I kind of identify with her.
What brings you up here in the rain?
Okay, that's locked. I need volition for that. Now that you've had some time, can you tell us more about the victim?
For example, his name?
That would be useful.
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
Lely, okay.
A nickname?
Maybe.
I guess. He came from Lelystad.
Right.
And it was his army name, apparently.
Okay.
He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
He's a really... I mean, we haven't even met the character except posthumously, and yet we're getting this really complex, developed look at who he was.
That's a good start.
That is a good start. The lieutenant writes it down in his notebook.
It just occurred to me, colleague. We still haven't performed a field autopsy on the deceased.
No, we haven't.
The questions I have assume some kind of foreknowledge on our part. I suggest we go and perform it now, and return once we've brought ourselves up to date.
Okay, I will
Excuse
listen
the
to
delay,
him, yeah.
The situation will be addressed now. We'll be back soon.
We will.
The young woman nods, then proceeds to feed herself another cigarette as you leave.
I love the commentator. I love the narrator. He's great. The voice is gorgeous, for one thing, but he has this air of, like, this superciliousness about him, which I really love. I don't think I've laughed as hard at a game as I have at this since, what, Monkey Island, maybe? I mean, games are not necessarily that well known for their comedy. It's still one of the more underdeveloped arenas of video games, bizarrely. Despite the fact that there should technically be an entire subgenre of comedy, shouldn't there? They do exist, but they did fall out of favor. Like, there were quite a few of them when I was young. A lot of the point-and-click adventures around back then were comedy-based. So, like Monkey Island, Leisure Suit Larry, that kind of thing. But comedy kind of just fell by the wayside. Horror really took over, above and beyond anything else. But there's definitely space now. I mean, this game is fucking hilarious, for one. Absolutely bloody hilarious. But then again, this is intermingled with lots and lots and lots and lots of other stuff. Oh, we've got to perform a field autopsy? Oh my god, Harry is gonna balls this one up, but good, isn't he? Especially with Cuno lurking around in the background, distracting him. This is gonna go badly wrong, I can tell you. I'll go and talk to Titus a little later. It seems one of the principal things we've got to get done is break Titus Hardy. That's one of the principal things we need to get done. I want him angry and ranting and confessing himself, whether he means to or not. I imagine Martinez is beautiful in the rain. It has a kind of ramshackle suburban beauty anyway. Oh, listen to that. Bloody hell. Oh, it's so beautiful. I honestly, this game, honestly. Hey, Cuno!
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots.
Okay.
The skin is marbled with decaying veins and blotched.
Okay, so how do we do this then?
On his chest, a fading web of tattoos. The cargo belt used to hang him from the tree looks reinforced.
Okay, so what do we do? Do I talk to Kim about it, or do we, I don't know.
What
I
do
need to get
you see?
him. Yeah, I need to get him down first. We've done this. Okay. Is there anything I can interact with that would, a tree, maybe? No, doesn't seem like it. Got to interact with the dead guy, so how do we get him down?
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots.
Squint and take a step
As
back.
you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs.
Observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of...
Stop, relax
the
your
cadaver
eyes.
slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso covered in tattoos and extremities.
Inspect the belts.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
Oh, ignore that.
It's
I don't want to
hard,
know that.
But somehow, you manage not to see it. The corpse looks at you sideways, from an unnatural angle.
They've really captured the lividity of the corpse. If you look, there's purples and like bruises all over him. It's really unpleasant.
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Like in a circus. When the circus leaves town, and they tie a black-spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pen.
Yes, that's right, Inland Empire, like the circus. Like in a harbour.
Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves.
Yeah, by they, do you mean the Hardy
Right
Boys?
now, everything seems to fit their confession.
It does. The show wanted him to stay there. The polyester seems strong.
It's not merely polyester, it's steel reinforced.
Yeah.
See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands.
So it is a very strong.
This makes getting him down much more problematic than I assumed.
How did they even get him up
A
there?
noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
Okay, did they climb it using the kids' ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man.
No, it can't.
I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Okay. Okay, back off and take a
cadaver
look.
hangs from the cargo belt.
We need to get him down before we do anything, but I just don't know how to do it yet.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad? Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Oh, I need more empathy. Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
I love Kuno. I think he's great. And the voice actor for the new version of the game has changed actually, and the new voice actor, not to discredit the original one, is way better. It works so much better. Okay. Right. So we need to head down this way, don't we? I do need to get him down eventually, but I just can't do it yet. I don't have the means, I don't think. I don't have an item that could help, do I? I might do. I mean, I suppose the chain cutters might. Yeah. They're not that big, actually. Chew through steel, so they might. Let's give it a go. Now I'm holding them. It might change. It might give us an option. That's the way this game is. It might give us the option, or it might not. Okay, right. Let's give it a try.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair
Split
the hangman.
belt.
Oh my! There's something on.
Ignore it. What kind of rope?
Like in a circus.
Okay.
When the circus leaves town and they tie a black spotted.
I can't come up with
Yes,
anything other than a
it looks
harbour.
like they use whatever was on hand.
Polyester seems
It's not merely
strong.
this makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
Yeah.
A
Get him
noose
up
is-
there.
That ladder can't carry a grown man.
No option, no.
I didn't see any.
The cadaver
Okay, so there
hangs
must be
from the
something
cargo.
else. There must be something else that we need to do before we do that. Okay, that's fine. Or something we need. Oh dear, I don't think Harry wants to be running like this. It's not going to do him any good. Especially the condition he was in earlier. Bloody hell. Kim will be alright. He's lean and like really fit. But Harry, not so much. Okay, so over we go. We're going to cross the lock. That's excellent. What's this? The radio relay hums with the Ooh, hello. What have we got there? Oh, take it. Why not? Real is real, after all. So we're heading into the fishing village. This could be very interesting for us. What's this? A point of interest, perhaps? A breaker box to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside. I don't know. I'll take it. Why is there money everywhere? I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's a little weird. Oh, look at this. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit so I get a greater view. Oh, hello. A creaking ahead, a broken axle grinding. Look at this. What the hell happened here? Some sort of crash by the looks of it. Hello. Banged up fuel canister. How interesting.
A banged up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Elysium Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible.
Interesting.
It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water.
I can imagine. This is where the tracks on the plaza were leading to. Yeah, actually. Yeah, there are tracks all the way back to the broken fence.
It appears to be so.
The lieutenant has a peculiar look in his eyes as he inspects the wreckage. Let's investigate.
We should definitely investigate.
We should, because this has got nothing to do with the
It
Hardy
is a
Boys.
sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water.
Oh no, is this mine? Did I do this? Run your hand over the cold
The
metal.
motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
Yeah, right. What is the make of this MC? Can I see the
The
logo?
logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
A monkfish. Okay, I like monkfish. It's delicious. How long has it been here?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet.
No, it hasn't.
My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
Oh. Looks like Jacob Burr's journey came to an abrupt end here.
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
In a case of engine displacement triumphing over the... Enough gloating, this is serious. Crazy recklessness. Ooh. This is serious.
Quite.
The lieutenant seems to be inspecting you more closely than the motor carriage. Interesting. What should
Let's
we
wait
do?
for the low tide and see what's inside.
How long will it take for the low tide to
I don't
come
know.
in?
An hour or two tops?
Yeah, sure. Why not? It's unusual to get a little bit of time with Kim.
As you sit down in the old, rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent.
That's a beautiful image, isn't it? Kim and Harry on the swing on the ice. It's so weird.
Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Okay. It looks very blue. Point to the sunken vehicle.
Yes, it does.
What's your favourite blue thing? Okay, why not?
Let me think about it.
Wait in
It's
silence.
impossible to say if it's happening, if the water is receding. All you feel is a lot of time going by.
Yeah, and a lot of rain coming
The
down.
clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed.
Excellent.
Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
Are you fucking kidding? So was your dad also, point to your eyes? The Titus sure is taking its sweet time. The Titus sure is taking its sweet time.
I believe it's following a pattern set millions of years ago by cosmic forces. But I suppose it could move quicker, yes?
I suppose it could, Kim. I like your sarcasm.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and
He's
the
got a bit of
shadow
snark in him,
the
hasn't he?
keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
If you have to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose? Do you think I'll ever find my gun?
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
I understand. You're saying yeah, but if someone puts a gun to your head...
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Oh, he didn't answer. Squint your eyes and say, is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
41 is his rank in the underground street racing hierarchy. Small fish, this one. This street racer is quite the ladies' man. The morning host of FM 41. Looks like the factory made a mistake and actually called this one Capri 41. Stupid factory. I hate I hate guessing. District... Oh god, no.
I'm sorry, Harry. I'm so sorry.
41. Precinct 41. Massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you.
Oh my god, Harry. What a fucking mess. I love it. Oh, it's like... What I love about this game and the way it tells its story is it puts you in the place of Harry, so you feel it. You kind of feel how dejected and disgraced he is by all this. It is... I had a feeling this was Harry's car.
You feel like you're about to faint.
Yes, I'm not
Fall off the
surprised.
swing. Your hands get clammy, and the air tastes sour to breathe.
What the fuck did you do, Harry?
Oh God, Harry. Oh God, Harry. What did you do?
Yeah, what did you do?
No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
It's mine. I drove my car into the sea. Question mark, question mark, question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point, question mark, etc.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks
Ow.
like you drove your police motor carriage into the sea after you jumped across a canal.
Oh, they're not going to take me back after this, are they? The badge, the gun. Maybe I was in pursuit of someone?
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
It's probably true, but it hurts to hear Kim say it.
Probably. Try definitely.
How do we get it
Detective,
out?
we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
So it's just going to be there like that?
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
They're not going to take me back after this, are
People are more
they?
valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
Yeah, but look at the friggin' state of
People,
me.
yes, but not you.
Yeah, the badge, the gun, and now
The
this.
lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing to say.
There is also a fourth thing you've lost.
A fourth thing? What's that, Inland
More
Empire?
precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined.
Oh.
Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
Oh dear. Well, at least I can see what's in there now. Jesus.
Yes. Let's go take a look.
Let's... Jesus fuck. Oh, Harry. Oh dear me. Harry. A bottle drained of all its booze is frozen in ice. Oh, look at this! Let's have a look at this, shall we? Okay. So what do we have here? A black... Ooh, this is good. A black uniform jacket with RCM's signature white rectangle on its right sleeve. And backside, letters inside the collar read LTN2JFR. The jacket is of exceptional quality, other than some minor wear and tear. +1 Esprit de Corps and +1 Visual Calculus. That's good. We'll put it on. Doesn't suit us, but we'll put it on. What have we got here? Dented stainless steel canister for transporting and storing heavy fuel oil. A logo on its side has been partially stripped over years of use. The government issue a red dyed fuel oil inside looks like paint, though it smells much, much worse. Okay, here we go. This is going to have some significance, isn't it? Thick blue piece of acrylic covering a thin leaf of paper with the officer's name and rank on it. Next to the writing, you see a man stare back at you. Look at that. Look at Harry in the photograph. A younger version of you, already disintegrating inside, but still presentable on the outside. Unlike us.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge. Study the
Encased
badge.
between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Brilliant. Look at the
The
photo.
man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that.
Wow.
Good choice. A newer photo would look different.
And bad.
8, maybe 10 years.
Yeah.
The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
Yes, I noticed that. And he's winking.
What do
Why?
you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now.
Okay.
It looks better on him because he isn't in as much pain while producing it as you are now. Although there's already a hint of that pain, certainly.
I wonder if we're going to find out a little bit more about Harry, because he's a broken
Don't
man.
be fooled. The bad times have already begun.
Oh, why don't I know it, Inland Empire? You don't need to tell me. I
The
know.
badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Name, Harrier Dubois.
Harrier. That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
That's right. What kind of name is Harrier? Yeah.
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary.
Yeah.
The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times. Like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
Right, right.
It's meant to keep you safe.
But I don't want to be Harrier Dubois. Oh, Harrier Dubois it is then. This is an interesting choice.
Why? It's a cool name. I like it. Besides, you're Harry anyway. No one's ever called Harrier.
No, they are not.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not.
Yes, I've noticed that, Esprit de Corps. Thank you.
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light. You
Rank-
see lines of information.
Rank Lieutenant 2JFR.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
What is a Lieutenant W. Freighter?
A lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
And double your freighter?
The title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, Captain. You have declined twice, thus you're double Freighter.
Oh, he's declined?
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's décomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors, out of respect.
Or you just don't want to do it?
And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank. In your case, lieutenant.
Right.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
What's a décomptage?
Décomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol citizens militia. It means counting down to twos.
Oh,
The
okay.
lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings.
What kinks?
Kings like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank I already explained.
Okay.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
Yeah, that's... Well, how bizarre is that? Satellite
You are
officers?
given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
So you've been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your superior. Thanks for explaining all this. Yeah, I'd rather say that. The others two seem really confrontational. Don't mention it.
My pleasure.
Okay. I thought my rank was drunk. Yeah, turn back to the document.
Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a fly in amber. It
Serial.
reads,
Revachol 12th, 6205. Jamrock 41, maybe?
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Nah. Date of issue, 7th of November 50.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
Right.
The pain in your chest tells you you were working yourself to death to earn that rank.
Interesting.
Case created a lot of edge you have to take off. The death march really gets us going.
Right,
A lot can
okay.
happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you. Of that you are sure.
So his decline was really rapid.
I remember that time. That was a good time. We had a good work-drink balance going. What happened, man? Pump it up!
A good work-drink balance, I like that. And it's nice to hear from you, Horrific Necktie. Precinct 41?
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41. Like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
He stops. What?
It's a tough station to work in.
Yeah.
You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
Right,
It's
got
no
you.
wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again,
Is that why Harry is like, or rather Kim, why he's putting up with us? Because out of pity?
But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiaeva.
and you? Is it an honor to work with you? Don't ask him. Ask yourself.
Yeah, I think we know
Badge
the
in
answer
your
to
hand
that.
shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of
Put the badge away. Wow, that was very enlightening, wasn't it? We know a little bit about Harry now. Wow. Thank you, Kim. That was interesting. Beautiful music again. Footprints in the snow, they lead away from the accident. Ooh, that could be interesting. Because those would be ours, right? There's a boat tucked away underneath the tarpaulin cover. The underside of the boat has recently been tarred. Now, where are we going? I just want to take everything in. Don't want to miss anything if I can help it. Okay. That's Kim doing his thing. That's the way we came. Look, wow. The tracks really are quite overt, aren't they? He was coming down here at some speed. Someone has broken down the fence and the barbed wire. Oh, that's handy. Okay. What's that? Ooh, yes, I'll have that. I need my, yes, I do need that repairing. Traffic beyond the gate, more abandoned motor lorries. Oh, interesting. Hello. Jamrock biker car. Ooh, they might be good for us. Let's have a look. We've got some clothes. Interesting. For taking your Harmel Ryu Supersonic out for a ride. On the streets of Jamrock, where your heart is buried. +1 empathy, feel the streets. -1 logic, leave reason behind. I think we'll keep our glasses for now. The sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Alrighty. That's a little weird. And a bit Lovecraftian, to be honest. Oh, another swing set. Seems to be happening a lot around here, doesn't it? I mean, technically we are trespassing now. This is probably someone's property. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time. Oh, hello. Oh, come back. The wind is corralled by the 4-story buildings around this yard. Yeah, we'll take it. Why not? What the... Oh, we can actually get in there. Okay. While we're robbing people blind. You know? I mean, okay, it's only a shack, but could belong to someone. Glory, says the graffito, to the ghosts of us. Ooh, that's weird. Glory to the ghosts of us. Why not? I think those are bottles, aren't they? Someone has left their music collection beneath the tarpaulin. Another... Ooh. Tape, smallest church in Saint Saul. We could play that on our player, I'd assume. That's interesting. Hello.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere.
Yeah, I kind of love it, Inland Empire.
Yet someone used to live here, laugh here. Thought it was a good idea to build a swing, even.
This is going to get dark. What happened here?
In this yard,
The lieutenant looks at the small buildings. A flock of grey swallows takes off in the distance.
someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscure, for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
What's a block obscure?
A black bloc. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war.
Ah.
Or one that has fallen to gang violence. Or has become inhospitable in some other way.
So this part of the coast is a block obscure.
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
I suppose not. You're right, it's no place. Let's finish. Wow. Brilliance. Ooh, it's auto-saving. That's interesting. I find myself wondering why it's doing that. Is something significant going to happen? Fascinating. So we really are in the sort of down and out part of town here. It's fitting that Harry should end up here, really. If one were feeling uncharitable, quick travel unlocked, fisherman shacks. Oh, cool. If one were feeling uncharitable, one might say it's where he deserves to be, right? Only if one were feeling uncharitable, though. And I'm not feeling particularly uncharitable towards Harry. I kind of like him, if I'm honest. What's going on here? Through the broken glass, dusty shelves and a forgotten chair. Shall we enter and see what's going on? I mean, just bursting into someone's house may not be the best move on our part, but let's see where it gets us. The music here reminds me of the music from Echo the Dolphin. Anyone remember that on the Mega Drive? Has a similar sort of new agey synthiness to it. Again, showing my age, my loves. Ooh, this is abandoned too by the looks of it. Hello. Postcard, Coal City 08. What else? Bowtie. You see a dark red chair in the dim light of the room.
It's only a red chair. Just a red chair in an empty shack. with what looked like a dusty bow tie on the shelf. Nothing to see here, right?
I don't know. Hey Kim, where
In
are we?
someone's abandoned shack. On the coast. In Martinez. In Ravachol.
Just to make sure, hey Kim.
He's afraid you've forgotten suddenly.
What's with the red chair?
Nothing. It's just a piece of furniture.
He looks at the chair gathering dust. Is
Red
it though?
paint is peeling off it. Looks like blood, no?
What's with the red bow
It's
tie?
just a piece of clothing you've picked up. You do that, officer. You collect clothes sometimes.
I've
He
noticed.
sounds a little worried. It's an odd habit.
It is an odd
You
habit.
better not fucking think about ditching me for some shitty cum-stained bow tie! You and I are gearing up for the final showdown that's gonna be off all walls. You wait and see.
Alright, horrific necktie. It's okay.
Your necktie sounds very scared. Never take it off.
It does, doesn't it?
Yes, agreed. You should never take your necktie off. Ever.
That interaction was worth it for the necktie's input. That was weird. What a strange aside. That feels like it might be part of the whatever story arc the necktie has, doesn't it? How bizarre. I love it. I love it to bits. So fucking weird. This has been a great episode of this game, I've got to say. It's just... every time I come to it, there's something that really... it just floors me. Just in the writing of the game is like... oh, it's amazing. It is absolutely incredible. And I think, my loves, with that, we will leave it here. When next we come back, we'll explore a little bit more of the fishing village. Until then, bye-bye.